Hey there, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. Happy birthday to you. If your birthday is this month, we're actually going to do a bonus reading for the Sun sign season of Pisces. I'm not sure what we're going to talk about. We're going to find out right now, and then we're going to look at the past, present, and future to see what Spirit wants to bring forward. Oh, this one too. Okay. All right. So, what have you got going on? Well, you're protected. So, you're protected. All right, this is an interesting statement. So Pisces, the sun when the sun shines on you, you are lit up, and you have that beautiful new moon that is happening in your sign, and so you have a lot of energy that is shifting. Venus is there. There's a lot of energy and focus on Pisces, and that will reflect out into the world also. And so there are a lot of eyes on you right now. You're being encouraged to not be boastful, to not be too showy. Yes, let your light shine. I don't want to discourage that ever, but I want you to be aware that people are a little jealous of you right now. So while you're out there strutting your stuff, the peacock says, beware of great pride, okay? But it could be someone else's pride, and that you shining makes them uncomfortable and a little bit jealous because you have the bat. Take care, enemies are working against you. So something to be aware of. Follow your intuition. If something feels off, trust that. But you have the dog. You have the dog of loyalty, protection from a powerful friend. So whatever is happening here, it's fine. I wouldn't waste my time thinking about it. I would continue to act with the passion, with compassion and grace, the way you always operate. That peacock feels like it's the energy outside of you. Like somehow your rising to the top has got somebody else really uncomfortable. They don't like it when they're not the one that's shining. And so there's this energy here around people working behind the scenes for you and against you. So it could be at work, somebody may be doing something, but somebody's got your back, or I don't know. Wow, these are weird coming out in the middle there. All right, so let's see what we have happening here. We're going to look at past, present, and future. I do want to ask you a big favor. If this is the kind of reading that you like to, please let me know. And if you don't, let me know that too. So please put in the comment section whether or not you like readings like this. This is the past here, thoughts, feelings, actions, and then you can't do anything about the past. It's already happened. But you can gain knowledge and wisdom from it, right? Experience. And then the future is informed by the actions of the present. So the only place that the power resides ever is in the current energy. And you have great energy. Okay, yeah, really don't worry about them. That's their problem. Okay, overall, here you go. You are the king of cups here, the king of chalices. Look at you, this masculine energy of giving, right? It doesn't matter if you're divine feminine, masculine, whatever. When we are in the energy of the masculine energy, we are giving. We are teaching, we are guiding, and here you're leading some kind of a creative project, or at home with the children, or some kind of a goal in the group. You know, there's some kind of an element around you. You're kind of in a leadership role, but it's around something that's very creative. Right? It's something that you spent some time coming up with a very clever solution, I think, and you're sharing that out there, because here in the past we have the Seven of Swords, but at the Seven of Swords, it's doing the research. Hold on. This is a place where you might want to look out. If you have a great idea at work, is somebody taking credit for it? If so, figure out who can be your ally to help you on this, to make sure that it is known that it is your idea, not theirs. Okay. Also, I want to say, it's a good time to check your passwords and make sure that you're monitoring communications. That people don't have access to your email or your security passwords and stuff like that. So tighten that up if you haven't already done so. The Two of Swords in the area of the heart means that you might have been blinded to some of the stuff that was going on. It might have passed by unnoticed. But You were busy. You were busy being very creative and climbing to the top, right? You were working hard, and I do think that you will be recognized for it, and somebody has your back on the situation. And so while you were working toward a victory here, I just feel like there's a possibility that, one, you did a lot of research to get there, and then you followed your intuition to make decisions, which is great. That's totally being in your energy to allow you to get to the top. But if, in fact, there was somebody that was like working behind the scenes, using your intuition to help you figure out what the next best step to take would be totally advisable at this point in time. So current energy, you have a creative idea. Here we go. This Ace of Wands. You have a creative idea, and you're leading some kind of a team in this very creative idea. Again, creative idea. The team could be your family. It could be someone at work. It could be a group of friends. You're like, hey, I have this idea. And what do you guys think about us all getting together and doing this? Or something like that. But there's a leadership role, and you're willing to kind of step up into it with your idea. And you're feeling really like, I got this. I can manifest this. I can create this. Because we have this Nine of Pentacles, this very independent, accomplished energy going on in the heart space currently. And you have the Two of Pentacles here for the action to take. And this is following a recipe, right? This is really like you have a plan because she's baking. And the thing about so cooking is art. Cooking is art, right? It's a little bit of this, a little taste of that. What kind of profile do you want to bring up on the flavor? You want to let that simmer for a little while. I mean, that is just kind of loosey goosey, right? But when you're baking, that's chemistry. That's not art. It has to follow a certain kind of rules in order for it to turn out right. And you are paying attention to the details. Look at her. She's carefully reading the instructions. But there is a team that's helping her. There are others that are helping to mix the stuff. And so this could be the creative part of it. But you have a plan, and you're following the plan. And I love that. That is so great. Here, as you know, this is a year where it is a marathon and not a sprint, and you're thinking about your strengths, right? What am I good at? How much energy do I have? How can I push through? Because I feel like momentum is on your side right now, and now is not the time to let off the gas completely, but you've got to pace yourself, right? There is a need to pace yourself. And even though sometimes we have to push really hard to make a deadline, that we also have to balance it out by slowing things down and relaxing, right? Like bringing things back into balance. And so in your heart space, we have this card of justice. And here you are, very successfully at the end of the day, though. She's kicking off the high heels. She's rubbing her feet. She's smiling because she knows she accomplished some crap today. And this is in the future. So when it is time to take the downtime and take it with a sense of pride in the accomplishments that you have created, that you have made. You are climbing the mountain, right? You're getting there, and you're really creating something. Work with the energetic cycles. We have the card of the moon, right? And so the moon, the energy, it fills up for the full moon, right? And then it wanes back down to the new moon, and then again. So with that cycles, and that new moon that we just had in your sign was so powerful. It was this huge gateway, and we are looking toward a full moon now in Virgo, and so that is really putting things out there. That would be Two of Pentacles energy. You would really want to get into the minute details of something and really following along with that energy. And so working with the energetic cycles on whatever it is you're trying to create. Work with those that are loyal to you, and those that are not, I mean, there is a need to be aware of what they're doing, but I feel like somebody else has your back. And if you focus on your success, you will manifest whatever it is you are seeking for. You have the creator earth. This is that Two of Pentacles. This is creating something, and it's unsticking the stuck. So whatever it is that you are trying to manifest and create, opportunity is here right now. And so it is about putting in the work, having the strength to, and I think to lead, to step up and lead, but also the knowledge that, hey, if nobody wants to help you, you can do it yourself. But I do think collaboration is part of this situation, right? You have the card of declutter. So Declutter means a lot of different things to me. I'll read what it says, but I'm getting this image, right? So declutter. Declutter your schedule. Focus on the thing that you're working on. Declutter your workspace so you're not distracted. Declutter your mind. At the end of the day, if you still have a to-do list on your mind, write it down so you don't have to think about it. You can look at it when you get up in the morning and go to sleep and get the rest that you need, right? Keeping everything in balance. So it says here, declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. I do think that whoever this person is right here that's secretly working behind you, behind your back, you find out. I think you find out, right? Your friend comes to you and says, hey, so-and-so did such and such, but don't worry, I got your back on that. And you will know not to let that person have access to your information, your dreams, your goals, your whatever it is that they got in, that they were using, you know, because sometimes it's you talk to a friend, you think they're a friend. You talk to a friend, you tell them some intimate personal detail of your life, and then they gossip about you, and you're like, oh, well, I will remember not to tell them anything anymore, right? That's all. It's just like, it's not that you have to confront them or say anything. It's just that when you're around them, you keep your mouth shut. You don't share anything. You don't want the whole world to know, right? And so sometimes it's a situation like that. So pay attention to where you get those feelings that, you know, something's not exactly working in your favor. You have the card of balance. Just keep it all in balance. I mean, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. Those are definitely cards of balance. You have the Justice card. That is a card of balance. And so balance is the big key here. Work hard, play hard. Make sure you're getting enough rest. Nurture yourself the way you should. Work with the cycles of the moon. When your energy is high and productive, use it. When your energy is low, be compassionate and kind to yourself and lighten the load that time. There's a time for working, a time for playing, a time for resting, a time for meditating, you know, and it's just keeping it all in balance. And so it says, abandon prejudice and ego. So again, the ego thing coming up though, be aware of great pride. It is okay to feel proud of yourself and having this accomplishment, the sense of accomplishment inside of you. I think that's very healthy, but not being boastful. Humility is going to be really, will bring in more people that want to help you and be on your side for this. So humility is good. So you can see the true colors of your world and feel the happiness. That is achieved through balance. Find harmony with all things material and spiritual and be at peace. And so make the time to meditate and make the time to just kick your shoes off and relax and nurture and take care of yourself, right? It looks like you got this going. I don't really have much to add to this. All right, so Pisces, if you like this kind of reading, again, I ask you to please leave it in the comment, hit the thumb up, let me know. You guys take great care. Keep going. Looks like you're on target. I love it. All right, you guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.